Mr. Truck here. We're out here in a big blizzard in eastern Colorado. Been jumping through snowbanks. We've been out doing some trailer drifting at the fairgrounds. This thing's fun to do donuts with the trailer on the back. Got that Honda Pioneer 700 on the back. We'll do a full review of that a little bit later on. But we're pulling with our good load trail trailer, and this is a 2018 Yukon Denali, and this is the big one. I think it's called the LE, or the E, it's XL, X extra large. Yukon Denali, I love the Denali. That's the sexy beast. This is what it is, chrome and black. Gorgeous looking truck.
It's not chrome and black today though.
Okay, it's crud and black. A lot of
crud and black.
A lot of ice. Man, my lights on my trailer.
When you pulled up, I was like, "Holy cow! It is nasty out there."
I'll try to horse this tomorrow for some better photos, but we're out here trying it out. And I've got it all-wheel drive, so it hasn't been slipping, and that's why I like having a heads-up display watching the tachometer. But this puppy here,
which is,
I don't know if I have horsepower and torque on here. Oh, head wherever you want to go. I thought I put down. I think I should know the horsepower and torque on these. They've been the same for quite a while. The difference on this 6.2 is it does have a 10-speed on it. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I ran out of time to look up. Maybe this thing here will tell me. I will look. 10-speed automatic. Let's see if it tells me horsepower. Yep, it is. Horsepower 420 and torque is 460 pound-feet of torque. That's your line. I took away your line. So you gotta think of
almost biffed it.
Holy cow! Points we get for pedestrians.
I know who that is.
Well, the wind is blowing. The wind is blowing. This one here, this one here will show the miles per gallon. This is the 6.2, and see if I can find an actual ratio. I'm sure this is pretty high for fuel mileage. This one is rated at 21 on the highway, 21 miles per gallon. I think 14 in the city and 16 as an average.
Now what was the I didn't hear that. Horsepower and torque?
The horsepower was 420 and the torque was 460, which is what they've been for about 3 years now, I think. I'm glad to see this 460 is one of my favorite engines. I mean, the 6.2 is one of my favorite engines. And now they've added a 10-speed. That's new for 2018.
They tried to match Ford with the transmission thing?
But they're in the same factory. So they both, share the factory. They have their own proprietary programs in the transmission, so I'm sure they share a few parts, but they each one set the transmission for their own purposes. But this
church services today.
No church services. No restaurants open. It's the big bad
We're
blizzard.
the only ones out here.
Look at that. Yeah, we know we're really trick people. We're the only ones driving around the blizzard. The blizzard of January 2018. And we're pulling this little trailer because it is bad conditions, and I didn't want to get a big trailer out there plowing through snowbanks. We plowed through a few snowbanks. But this is fun. This is what I used to do when I was a kid out here. We have to go see how far we can get in a blizzard. Only once in a while that we have to walk to go get pulled out. We made it. We bit the good old blizzard piles of snow. What do they call them? Snowbanks. We were out busting snowbanks. But this puppy, the MSRP on it is $80,000. Holy cow, $80,190. That's what they are. And you watch your tach to see if you slip any, but you'll know it, and it's all-wheel drive, so don't hit the brake, just let off the gas. You should be able to control it. I was averaging 50 miles an hour out here. Once in a while I got 60 and 70.
When going about 45.
Yeah, well, you're doing good. You'll know if it's
I'm surprised at the wind. I don't feel the wind as much as I would think I would, because it's pretty high profile.
Well, this is a nice, quiet vehicle too. I mean, it's got a lot of insulation. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the way this is.
You're not hearing you're not hearing the wind either, and it's pretty windy.
Yeah, we got our moonroof open because we were out playing with the camera, seeing what we were pulling. But this is loaded. This is like similar to what a Cadillac has on it. But it's a fully automatic locking rear. And this has the magnetic ride control, which like in the shock absorbers, they have the pieces of flakes of metal and they magnetize it to stiffen up or make it a heavier viscosity or a lighter viscosity for your ride. But It also has air bags back there. And when you put a load on there, yesterday when I hooked this trailer on, I had to go get a long extension because usually something like this squats enough that I can use a short receiver hitch back there, and I couldn't on this. I had to go get a long one because this set doesn't squat much. It's very nice for towing trailers because that's how they should be. Your truck shouldn't squat when you have a trailer on there, and the airbags will do that for you. Yeah, isn't that neat? You can raise that up or down so it fits you. I love that heads-up display. Everybody.
How do you change that out?
Well, the buttons, there's 3 buttons in a row. Toggle switches. The middle one, though, the one on the corner on the actual truck, not the steering wheel. So there's 3 toggle switches on top.
These here?
Yep. The middle, that moves it up and down. And then the right one makes it darker, brighter. And the middle one changes the menu.
No, I won't let it go up so high, huh?
Right, yeah. You don't want you looking at the stars while you're driving.
First wave.
Yeah, it tells you the radio stations. And I'm sure there's a bunch more menus where it has an arrow, so I'm sure it's full of menus. We got our heated seats.
Okay. But this is how bright it is?
Yeah, that's the one on the right. And this heads-up display is so cool. You can move it up and down, and there it is. And you can change the info on it. I like to use the tachometer. Shows you what's going on in the back seat, direction, you have a lot of options. But the tach is my favorite. So you can move it up and down. But the tachometer, make it brighter or lighter. Yeah. So cool. But like in tach mode, when I'm driving on ice, I can see if the RPMs are going to move, you know, because that tells me the wheel is spinning. So when I see that, I know to back off the foot feed so I don't go into a skid. But I really like this heads-up display. And I know it's coming to the 2019 Silverado and eventually in the Sierra. But you can get it right now in this GMC Denali Yukon. Love it. Let's see. It's got all that park assist stuff. It's the trailer brake controller still over there. We know the 19s. The trucks are moving to the right side, so hopefully the big SUVs will move the brake controller to the right side. 2-speed transfer case, of course, trailer sway control. Now this has an automatic 4-wheel drive, which is what you have on a lighter duty automatic. You don't see it in the heavy duties, but that is really nice for driving, 200 miles in this blizzard. It makes it so much more controllable. And, it'll sense a slip and it'll kick in automatically, so you don't have to worry about on curves or corners that hopping around like you would if you're just in 4-wheel drive. It could do that because of the speed difference between turning and the rear axle. Yeah, and that forward collision alert, I never thought much about that because I thought I was in control of the truck. And the other day I was heading toward the stock show, National Western. I-25 is very heavy with traffic and everybody's close together. They don't give you enough room. And I looked down, looked at my GPS or something, all of a sudden the car in front of me braked. I looked up, and before I could hit the brakes, the truck braked itself, which was remarkable. It did a really good job. I'm sitting there, and the truck saved me.
You have to set the distance or anything from that?
I haven't seen where you do. It's not like adaptive cruise control. I think it figures that out, and if you're getting too close, that car stopped, it hits you pretty hard, because it braked pretty hard. But that was really good. I got a big kick out of that. It's got cross traffic alert, rear vision camera, departure warning. These things, they got so many safety features on them. It would actually be hard to have an accident. You'd have to try because it keeps trying to save you, keeping you in your lane and flashing you and telling you when you need to drink coffee, when you're swerving. It tells you all kinds of things, and this has all that vibrating going on in the seat. When I backed up, when I did all kinds of things, it was vibrating the seat. I guess it wants to keep me awake that way, but no, it tells you what's going on by left and right vibrations. Beautiful lights on this. Wow, 20-inch, bright, ultra, machined aluminum wheels. It's a 17-inch spare. How does that work? I guess these have lower sidewall, and the spare have a bigger sidewall because you got to have the same rotation, or you're hard on your 4-wheel drive parts. So that's interesting that the spares are 17. Hands-free liftgate. I figured that out when I was back there plugging in the trailer plug. That little sensor that you run your foot across to open it, was right by my knee when I'm plugging it in. The thing kept opening up and hitting me in the head. But I finally got, and that's pretty tight down there. They put it way back in a little box. You got to take this plastic shield off. so you can get the hitch on and plug in, and it is just like super close on that electrical trailer plug to get it in there. But let's see, vehicle start, that's going to be pretty common. But a heads-up display is so neat. I get a big kick out of that. And it's got the heated and vented front seats. I used that a lot this morning. Power telescope and tilting steering wheel. Heated steering wheel. Where is that button? I'm always looking for these buttons.
Right here.
Okay, cool. I love that heated steering wheel. We're in Colorado here, and like now it's only 27 degrees. But it's 26 on my way out here, and we got a little colder than that. But
so when the green light comes on with the, that's telling me I'm within my.
Yeah, you're within your lane, and then the light and the mirrors come on. That means somebody's close to you, or also will tell you when you're too close to the lane. So it'll tell you two different places when you're too close to the lines on the road. This is a 30-row seat, so you got 2, 4, and I think 3 in the back. That's 7 seats. It's like a minivan, but it looks cooler. Now let's see. I love this crash response, automatic crash response guidance guide, hotspot Wi-Fi. Yeah, it keeps coming on and telling me I've got Wi-Fi. And what else does this thing have? How did you get that down? You push a button and there's watch your DVD. Bring your grandkids along. They love watching DVDs in these. Forward automatic braking, yeah, experience that. GVRW 7500. Enhanced security package. And all that. Total options is over 8,000. Geez, freight's 1,295. It's not cheap shipping these anymore. No longer, it's called a sculptured stainless satin steel metallic. Yeah, it's a new sculptured chrome grille. This is the ultimate package, which includes open road package, 9 additional months of Cirrus and nav traffic, power sunroof, enhanced security, power retractable assist steps. That's right, we got those steps that come out when you open the door. Adaptive cruise control, I love that. Automatic collision preparation. Wow, you have to be prepared for a collision. 22-inch aluminum wheels, the ultra bright wheels. Perforated leather trimmed, heated and ventilated driver, passenger, heated second row. Heated on the second row. Yeah, that's adaptive cruise control where you can set that. And that looks similar to that lane thing. It has a similar symbol. But you set that, you set it for how far away from the person. I wouldn't use it on ice.
Yeah, I know.
It's got a whole bunch of USB. Let's see, 4G and Y-Spot. Active noise canceling. Active noise cancellation for quieter interior. Wonder how that works. Sometimes like
it doesn't have augmented
sound. That's how Fusion had that, but they had like 7 or 8 speakers in my Fusion hybrid, and that was to calm the sound down. So, but this is very quiet in here.
It's really quiet considering it's nasty outside.
Yeah. Max trailering, so it shows in 4-wheel drive we can tow up to 7,900 pounds, which is okay. I mean, this is it's a half-ton basically, and it's body on frame, so I'm happy. Coil over magnetic ride control, that's the front. 5-link on the back, magnetic ride control. And this has the airbags. I've seen the airline. Listen to the pumps. I don't know why they don't just say airbags. They just, like, they don't want to talk about that. Yeah, I gotta love this Denali. This is a 2018 Yukon Denali. You got all kinds options that this does. I mean, it tells you when there's snow on your radar cameras. It has this wonderful little info toggle switch for your heads-up display, which I really like. That comes in very handy. We just went through about 200 and some miles in blizzard yesterday. Went to my son's house to actually video this truck. And it was very bad and icy. We had an automatic 4-wheel drive, which is the right knob there. And then we put it on the way back. It was a little slipperier, so I put it in 4-wheel drive high because I didn't want it engaging and disengaging and making me swerve a little. I mean, I love automatic 4-wheel drive for telling you what's going on and automatically engaging, but when it's really icy outside, I prefer to be in 4-wheel drive so that there's no going back and forth. I think it's a little better traction and a little less chance of swerving. But this Denali is so awesome. I mean, it tells you everything that's going on with your truck. Man, and something like I was saying, automatic things, automatic headlights, automatic windshield wiper washers, sensors. It even tells you, like last night, I got out and had my camera bag in the back seat. It tells me check the back seat for items or whatever verbiage it used, but that's what I did. I went back there and there was my camera bag. But yeah, you gotta love this truck. It is so awesome. I mean, it's got all the collision prevention, and we use that a few times. It tells you to keep in your, helps you stay in your lane, and you know, does just everything automatic. I mean, it's really a luxurious car. And this has the 4 captain's chairs, 2 up front and the 2 in the middle row, which reminds me of the old vans, and that's really nice. Those captain's chairs with the armrests are about the most comfortable seats you can get. And of course, this has the automatic running board. I had it kind of froze up yesterday, and then I washed the car off and it started working again. But that is nice. But this back row seat is just too cool. There's my camera bag, and the truck tells me that I have baggage back here. But these captain's chairs with the armrests are very, very comfortable. You know, you get 4 adults in here and cruise for many miles, 1,000 miles, and then put the kids in the back. They're going to fall asleep anyway. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun with it. Went through a lot of snowstorms and snow drifts and did all of that. And it's a plush ride, and it's just the right amount of chrome on it. It's got chrome up there where the luggage rack is, your wheels, all around your handles. It's just the right amount. It's kind of muddy today. Try to wash some of it off. But yeah, you cannot beat the look of this sexy beast, GMC Denali Yukon. You got all kinds of storage back here, places to tie things down. You can put a cover over it, and then you got this compartment down here with all kinds of trays. And I think it goes up one more time. I've got stuff up there. Look at that. Man, it's even got a strut on it. Look at all the storage space you have underneath. That is so awesome. Okay, let's see, maybe I'm not doing that right. Okay, cool. A lot of room in the back. And of course, you can fold your seats over. Let's see if I can do the little one. Oh yeah, it does fold forward by hitting the buttons. Wow, look at that. Cool. All powered back here. You can fold both those seats over. All power. Whoa. So I can get the other one back. Cool. Awesome. Kids can watch TV or DVD.
Tons of pickup truck questions, right?
Right. Where do we go for the answers?
We go to the Truck Nuts book.
Because we're truck nuts. And we wrote the book, Truck Nuts. We're nuts about truck. The ultimate guide to buying a truck, or to looking at a truck, or judging a truck. You know, whether it's diesel versus gas, new versus used, what your teenagers should learn about trucks, all that. You do all kinds of cool tests.
Yeah, we do a lot of testing. We do the iGauntlet, world's toughest towing test, up the mountain and down the mountain. We do MPG testing on the highway, loaded with trailers.
Yeah.
We do off-road testing. A lot of that data is in this book as well, and it's a one-stop shop for truck information.
That's true. We test trucks, maximum capacity, up to the biggest grades you can do on the interstate.
Yep.
So we really put them to the test. And, you know, you can get all the facts you can't find anywhere else. We do MPG tests, which you can't find on any sticker anywhere. So, you know, all the stuff that you can't find is in the book.
And you can find the book at trucknutsbook.com. There are links to Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and all the other bookstores as well.
So read about your truck nuts.